So Bad Bunny's halftime show at the Super Bowl premiered a couple of days ago, and I am just gonna say it unfiltered. This might just be one of the best halftime shows we had in a hot minute. And it's not just because I really wide for Bad Bunny's music, which I do, and the evidence is right there, but it was also the message it was trying to send. And especially in a political environment like this, we kinda need this. Well, besides those guys, but I'll get into them later because I have a lot to say about them. And the flags totally did not play a big part of the message. Not at all. Totally no connections. This is important because a good chunk of people tend to refer to America as just the United States of America, where America is actually all of this. So why does the USA only get referred to as Americans? Well, I do not have a clear answer other than calling them USAians is weird, and calling other people by the regions such as Mexico via Mexicans makes more sense. Anyways, the halftime show was a big success, which is even more impressive because most of Bad Bunny's catalog is purely Spanish. The view count was approximately 128 million. His streams skyrocketed as if Bad Bunny already isn't one of the most streamed artists in Spotify. Quick update, that number is approximately over 110 million. Yeah. And if you go to the top 50 global charts, the entirety of the top 7 is Bad Bunny. And if you go to the United States, the top 9 is all Bad Bunny. So yeah. And my personal favorite part of this, and it's the one that I'm waiting to talk about the most, is how those people are reacting to this. Since from the moment Bad Bunny was announced to headline this halftime show, they already were freaking out about this decision. Okay, the rest of the recording sessions is from February 15th. Don't ask why. I just kind of had a recording fatigue, and I just had a lot of stuff to do, so yeah. But I know, as soon as they got someone whose music is primarily Spanish to do the halftime show, I only knew that they were annoyed. I mean, they did not handle a black guy who is primarily rapping in the halftime show, so what were the chances of them handling a guy who primarily speaks Spanish in their songs? The answer is just as well as you expect them to be. Like months leading up to this, they had people signing petitions to replace Bad Bunny with some country star or whatever, or just someone that panders to the straight white beautifulness. And not long after that, Turning Point USA announced that they're gonna have their own halftime show, where their plot is gonna be actual American and in English. Keep that in mind because I am not done with the Turning Point USA halftime show just yet. So yeah, there were already uproar of this halftime show months before Bad Bunny was about to perform it. And my reaction to this is, keep the tears coming, man. I mean, you already know that I don't like these people for obvious reasons, but me explaining those reasons is a whole other can of worms, and that's a whole other video on itself, so I'm not gonna go into that just yet. But the way they be complaining about anything that doesn't pander to them and them only, which is basically just anything that doesn't pander to the straight white beautifulness or anything that relates to whiteness, straightness, Americanness, basically anything that is a minority. It's just very funny to see of the viewpoints getting challenged by that. And the Bad Bunny halftime show plus the other video that I made that blew the hell up are prime examples of this. Like, understand that non-straight white people existing might be offensive to you, and I'm very sorry if that offends you. But not everything will go in your way.
I'm very sorry that offends you.
One of the funniest things that came out of this is the Turning Point USA halftime show, which is primarily built for people who cannot handle someone speaking in Spanish. Like, bro, I have never seen a counter halftime show in my life. And this is something you can get from fucking racists. From people that didn't get it their way. What they want. Oh, if you want to know what that halftime show sounds like, here you go.
I just want to catch my fish, drive my truck, drink my beer.
This thing is trash.
Because you see, you libtard, this is what real Americans should be. Jesus Christ, my chest actually hurts from doing that. But anyways, I am not done with the Turning Point USA halftime show. No. I screenshotted a bunch of tweets, and they are wild to say the least. So let's just speed through them. Oh, this is gonna be a mixture of tweets before and after the Super Bowl, because I was originally gonna make a video like this before the Super Bowl, but then I kind of fucked it up. So I decided to record it after the Super Bowl. And yeah. Who's with me? Nobody wants to see a woke halftime show. Like, there's so much wrong with this. All I'm gonna say is that is a stupid use of the term nobody. Like, speak for yourself. This is the White House saying, "Make America great again." I know the White House was pissed once they saw that halftime show. There's a good chance they didn't even tune into the Turning Point USA halftime show. I mean, I can bet all my ass on that. This guy said deport Bad Bunny immediately and then gets annihilated by the community notes, which is something that I need to get into. Bad Bunny has more American ties than some of the other people that performed in the Super Bowl that didn't get as much backlash. And also the wife of the president, by the way. And also Elon Musk as well. So yeah. Foreign flags, no English. They are not here to assimilate. Speak English or get the fuck out. I understand that speaking Spanish might be offensive to you, and I'm very sorry if that offends you. But there are people who speak Spanish in America. The founding fathers would be ashamed. I mean, yeah, that's why he said America, not the United States of America. Because this is America. Not like you know shit about America. Real viewership numbers. Super Bowl, 127 million. Turning Point, 18 million. Bad Bunny, 2.2 million. I recorded it. I screenshot this at February 9th. This is so disingenuous. Because in that screenshot, the Super Bowl performance was posted an hour ago in YouTube. And if you want to see the viewership numbers in February 15th, there you go. Foreign language, foreign flags. The point is to rub it in our faces. I understand that something that's not primarily American might be offensive to you, and I'm very sorry if that offends you. But the foreign flags are in America, dumbass, not the United States of America.
You have a reading problem.
Jay-Z took over producing the Super Bowl halftime show in 2019. Since then, white performers have been banned from the show. There hasn't been a single white headliner at the Super Bowl in 7 years, with the lone expectation of Eminem, who performed alongside Dr. Dre, Snoop, Kendrick Lamar, and other black artists. Guys, help us! White people are getting oppressed!
Ah, the world is cruel. Alas, mighty Jews have fell prey to the love that dare not be spoken.
Also, it's Matt Walsh talking this. Why am I surprised? Tonight, Bad Bunny ended his lifetime show urging everyone to show love to all foreign countries as he's speaking Spanish. Meanwhile, Kid Rock urged everyone to give their lives to Jesus and dust up their Bibles. The choice is clear, America. I don't know if they mean it a good way or a bad way. I'm mentioning it here. Not a bigot, but just as ridiculous from r/slash Kendrick Lamar saying, you can't fake the influence. Because yeah, guys, Kendrick Lamar invented standing up in front of a car. Yeah, Kendrick definitely invented that. And how they are standing on the vehicle isn't remotely the same. So this is a reach. Breaking: music industry in shock as Kid Rock overtakes Bad Bunny for the top song in the world. In the world. This is despite Apple's non-stop promotion of Bad Bunny. We have the power to change culture. So much for changing the culture, huh? Very powerful indeed. In America, we speak English. If you don't, you're not American. If you're not American, you should leave. Puerto Rico is in America, you fucking dumbass.
Are you sure you graduated from kindergarten?
Also, someone mentioned me this. I don't know if it's bad faith or not. But United States of America did not even invent English. It is England or United Kingdom or whatever. I have absolutely nothing against Bad Bunny as an artist. I'm just confused as to how a population that overwhelmingly speaks English is supposed to enjoy a show, a performance, and a language that they don't understand. English is the language of America. And the Bumman absolutely annihilates him with the reply. Also, just because the performance isn't in English doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the performance. Like, this is such a bullshit line of reasoning.
Goodbye.
DJ Vlad, of all people, says, if you don't speak Spanish, Bad Bunny's halftime show was pointless. About that. And lastly, one of the funnier tweets from this. Apparently, the House Republicans announced an investigation into Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance, alleging the Spanish lyrics were inappropriate for television. As if the President of the United States of America right now isn't involved in anything related to the Epstein files. Nothing at all. Which weirdly translates to the other batch of tweets that I have, which are the ones defending Bad Bunny or just calling out the hypocrisy of the outrage. Most of them involving the fact that they didn't have this energy when Donald Trump was name dropped in the Epstein files, or any outrage on the Epstein files, because around that time the Epstein files were released, well, most of them, but heavily redacted. And to say it was graphic would be an understatement. I'm not going to go into details of that because they are that graphic. But yeah. But the post that describes my feelings on this situation almost perfectly comes from the country singer Zach Bryan, where he says, I don't care what side you're on, a bunch of adults throwing temper tantrums and their own halftime show is embarrassing as hell and the most cringe shit on the planet. You fucking nailed it, man. Like I said earlier, the only reason why that halftime show existed was the fact they got someone that sharply challenged their vision of American culture. And by America in that context, I mean the United States of America, not America. And I'm gonna end it here because I just want to make other videos, and this has been in progress for some time now. And yeah, what do you guys think about that? And yeah, this is Forza Player, and I'm out here. Peace.